Coming to you from the Nut House Studios, presented by Gone Squirrel Radio Show. This is the Soapbox Smorgasbord Podcast with your hosts Jason and Ryan. So kick back and enjoy the show.
Dun 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 dun.
Hey everyone, welcome in for another Soapbox special, Squirrelbowl Sunday. We got the Super Bowl coming up soon with the Kansas City Chiefs, the closest to hometown team we got, versus the San Francisco 49ers. Boo. But yeah, it ends up being a great time, even for people that don't really care for football. There's all sorts of festivities. You know, the main thing is the snacks and the halftime show and stuff like that. I mean, that's a big draw of it. Let's talk a little bit about, you know, you got a little bit of Steelers gear here.
This is from their Super Bowl in 2005 against the Seahawks. That's the actual ring.
Ryan's a big Steelers fan.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah.
He's got a lot of Steelers stuff.
I've had this since I was a teenager.
Yep, little troll there.
Yeah.
So for this game, I think Ryan's a little bit of an honorary Chiefs fan just because he doesn't want the Niners to get the.
If the Niners win, they tie the Steelers with the most Super Bowls, along with the Patriots. And I don't even like the Patriots being tied with us,
and I have an invested interest in seeing the Chiefs win. I myself am a Swiftie. I mean, a big Chiefs fan. No,
I call them the Queefs.
And
the Squealers.
No, I'm not disregarding Taylor Swift. I actually find their relationship to have a genuine feel to it.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's lovely. But yeah, so we're gonna start off with talking about some snacks. We're gonna try some snacks, and then we're going to.
My team, I was surprised they even made it to the playoffs. They were one of those things where someone had to win, they have to lose, blah blah blah. So that's wild card. I hate those scenarios, but they shit the bed.
So I have no idea who this guy is. It's one of the rap snacks.
Yeah, he's a mumble rapper. He's a mumble rapper.
Lil Baby, I don't know who he is.
He little blows. Anytime you put little in front of it, you know the rapper's gonna suck.
This flavor sounded good. It's called All In Hot Flavor. This is salt, vinegar, barbecue, onion, garlic pepper, or garlic cayenne pepper, and more.
If it's anything like him, it's gonna suck. Listen,
I
love gangster rap. I love anything, especially 90s gangster rap. That is my shiznit. But these new rappers, I call them fruity rappers. They're terrible.
All right. Get in on a couple of those. They actually smell pretty good.
Damn it, Margo.
Yeah. Best thing he's done in his career.
Yeah, he blows. Bang. Oh, one more. Pretty good.
No.
Got one right there. Those are good. Need some sour cream with those.
Very vinegary. I like those. Oh, wow.
My sister got this for me when I was a teenager, so I've had it for years.
Not bad. All right. Next up,
let's do it.
We're going to try a little bit of D's Nuts.
Oh, D's. What's up, girl?
These are banana pudding flavored. Man, I don't know.
It's Grandma D's.
These got to be, it's a...
Grandma D.
This doesn't have the foil on top.
Ooh, don't cut yourself. Man.
Oh, it's got a strong banana smell.
It's banana flavor, you said? What is it? I can't read, sorry.
Banana pudding.
I can read, I just don't got my reading glasses. Because I'm as blind as these nuts.
So they're good, but the banana flavor goes away quick.
You know what
But
the
it tastes
banana
like green banana nut bread.
Yeah, it has a banana nut bread vibe.
Mhm.
Okay, this ain't bad. Give me the lid.
Mhm.
Are you putting them back over here?
I'll put it on the shelf. We'll
Did
have
you-
them around for later.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I have no idea. I like those.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to wash it down with a tasty little beverage. I wish
Oh.
I would have seen this before.
More coffee, huh?
This is from Chamberlain Coffee, and this is salted caramel latte with oat milk. It's got a little squirrel on there,
Mm-hmm.
holding a little coffee cup. Ooh. Ah,
Pour some sugar on me.
what's going on there?
I
There we
think-
go.
Watch yourself. You get
Yeah.
cut doing that. Just give me a little. Easy. I don't trust it. It's very thin.
It smelled good.
Ain't bad.
I think what made it thin is the oat milk, but I like that.
Yeah, it needs ice.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be cold. It's
I don't want that to go to waste. Some of those sodas we've been trying are.
Well, you're gonna drink it. I'm good. I got my coffee right here, and it's
You want to mix it?
No, it's espresso.
All right.
This is straight espresso. I'm gonna keep this, man.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Awesome.
Got a couple different flavors of Pringles.
Ooh,
First one
I love Pringles.
is one of the newer flavors, hot honey.
Oh,
I'm a big hot honey fan.
I'm gonna like this. I think because man, they always have different flavors, and I'm always really impressed with the new. Oh, there you go.
Ramen. The ramen one surprised me. I really like the ramen.
I know. I thought it
ones.
was kind of odd, but it's good. It's
Mhm.
it's mellow, right? It's good. I like it. It's very mellow.
Mhm.
No, Neko, stay. No. You gotta stay right there, okay?
Neko is our unofficial mascot until I can get a pet squirrel.
She wants to blend in with his referee shirt.
Yep.
Right, Tuxedo Kitty?
It's got the right spice to it. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
What we got there?
We got chili cheese
Ooh.
fry Pringles.
Yeah, look forward to it.
We almost did a bracket of the best Super Bowl snack foods, but man, we got to kind of limit how often we do that. I don't want to take that horse and beat it dead.
Those are bomb.
Mhm.
I like it. I good.
I get the bacon and the cheese, but I'm not getting the chili.
Yeah, just bacon and cheese. Yeah. I mean, how hard would that be? Could you have to really, I don't know how they do it, when they mix stuff together to make these flavors.
Mhm.
Someone's got to experiment to figure it out, right? How do we put this on a chip and sell it to the public, right?
When we did those jelly beans several episodes back, some of those it's like who took the time to figure out how to make it taste like this?
What else you got over there, man?
Sorry.
It's all right.
All right. We're going to go popcorn, Cheez-Its, or chips. Let's go chips.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
This is Old El Paso. It says new, but it also says old. New Old El Paso. Fiesta twists. And these are salsa verde. They look... So this is corn snack. It almost looks like a pork rind.
Well, if we had some actual guacamole,
I know.
that'd be awesome.
Ooh, those smell good.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I'll take a couple of those. These are some goods.
Yeah. I promise that we're not trying to do this every... Yeah, we are.
Yeah. That's good.
I don't feel like you need guacamole for them.
Dude, those are fire. Those are good by themselves. They're good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Hit that again.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be taking them upstairs and put them in a chip clip anyways.
Mm-hmm. Those are good. I like those.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We got next up. We got Rob's Backstage Popcorn, and this is Indian Spice Mix.
Interesting.
I've tried a couple of the flavors of this. I haven't tried this one yet.
Yeah, it's,
All I know
it's
is
popcorn now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh my gosh. I know I got scissors down here somewhere.
Damn, those are like Fort Knox. You can't get in there? Pretend it's a pair of panties.
Oh, sorry. Not supposed to use my teeth, huh? All right.
Oh, that's strong. Okay. It's bland. It's like just butter popcorn. It smells stronger than it tastes. I don't think it's that.
It's not real strong, but you can taste the curry in it a little bit.
A little bit, but curry's usually really strong. I mean, for God's sakes, it seeps through your pores. I know people that smell just like it. Okay, well.
Not terrible.
We got to make sure that doesn't go stale.
I know.
I got to put chip clips on those.
We'll get them on there.
Okay.
And our last one is Sizzlin' Bacon Cheez-Its.
Oh, yeah.
Take these.
You can't go wrong with Cheez-Its, man. They're bomb.
Ooh.
I like the white cheddar Cheez-Its. They're fire.
Ooh, those smell good.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you know what those smell like? Those smell like... So my dad used to work at Kibbles and Bits years ago. And he would bring home pepperonis. And these smell like pepperoni.
Pepperonis. That is good. I like it.
Doesn't taste like it, though.
I like it a lot.
Don't ask me how I know. So...
Rinse it down.
So while we are talking about snacks, we are going to kind of draft our top 5 snacks and game day foods for a game day.
Yep.
You know, for a Super Bowl, stuff like that. And we're gonna take turns going back and forth.
Okay.
I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Team number 1. So you just want me to pick like a...
You're team 1, I'm team 2.
Okay. Then what do you want me to do? Pick a...
You tell me what's your go-to. Your...
My go-to team?
Yeah. No. Your go-to... We'll go back and forth, one at a time.
Okay.
Of a snack food or game day food, like an appetizer and stuff.
Oh!
And so we're going to take turns draft. We're not going to have the same ones, but we're going to go back and forth drafting them.
I'm a little slow and black, sorry. Anyways. Or cocky Cajun. Okay, go-to food. Any kind of finger foods. I would say chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers?
Yeah.
Good choice.
Love chicken fingers.
You do them sauced or fried or?
Fry them. Yeah. You can air fry them too, you know. I like a good batter. It's always good.
Man, I'm a big fan of the spinach artichoke dip.
Oh,
I've got to go.
Yeah.
I gotta go spin dip
with any chips. Any of these chips that we just had.
Oh yeah,
it'd be so good together. Yeah.
It's just it's good. You got cheesiness. You got. I mean, it's just thick and heavy, so it helps fill you up.
Excuse me. Chicken wings.
Wings.
Yeah.
Chickening it up.
It's good. Well, dude, I'm a chicken eating fool.
Those bacon wrapped Little Smokies.
Oh yeah. For sure.
That is my. See, this is why
bacon wrapped jalapenos. The full jalapenos.
jalapeno poppers.
Yeah. Well, no, you just bake them. You wrap them around like the big full pieces. Yep. Well, you slice them in half. You gut them. Take out all the seeds. Yeah. By far, those are good.
Talking about.
With cream cheese inside the boat of it, inside of the guts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Oh yeah, those are fire.
Man.
Good Super Bowl foods. Come on.
I gotta go. Veggie tray. I'm a sucker for broccoli and ranch and celery and ranch.
Is it cool if we do drinks too?
Oh, we'll get the drinks.
Okay. Am I on here?
We'll fill it in. We'll wing it. We're winging this.
Yeah, literally. All right. Okay. All right. So we did this for the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to just keep jumping to the chicken thing, so I'm gonna try to stay away from it. You know, it's one of my favorites. So.
Oh yeah.
Any kind of chips, with chips and dip. Put that chips and dip. It doesn't have to be a specific thing, but just chips and dip.
I just feel like you can put several different types of chips out there.
Yeah.
And different dips. Man, I gotta go meatballs. Barbecue meatballs
with toothpicks.
Yep.
To pick them up. Yeah, those are good. I like those. Yeah.
Okay.
For my next choice, let's do like French fries.
Like regular fries, or you want like chili fries?
You want to get specifics on that? I mean,
yeah.
Steak fries. I like steak fries. Those are one of my favorites.
You eat those at the game?
Could. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Sliders. I like sliders.
Oh, I didn't even think about sliders. Yeah. Huh.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Now, this
My
is
turn?
your and so we each picked 5, and now you get a reserve.
A reserve?
Yeah. So basically a 6 pick.
All right. Beef ribs.
Good choice.
Oh yeah, it got to be beef. I don't do the pork thing. Just I'm not a big fan of pork. It gives me indigestion, so I stick with beef.
Oh man. You just kind of pulled one out from underneath me a little bit.
Did I? Yeah.
Because you said the chips and dip, so that pretty much eliminates all the other, like the queso and stuff like that.
Drinks? What about drinks and stuff?
We'll get there.
We have no drinks yet.
We'll get there in a second.
All right.
Man, I know I just said sliders, like slider burgers.
What about a dessert? I mean, we gotta have a dessert on there. We didn't even do that.
Give me a second. I'll get there. It's not full all the way.
Oh, this list is gonna go and go and go and go.
Not go and go and go. Man, I'm a big fan of and I haven't actually. You know what? Kraut with sausage in it.
Oh yeah.
Not really a game day food, but
well, not really. But people do eat dogs.
Yeah.
We didn't even think about putting hamburgers on there.
That's what I put. Slider burgers.
Oh yeah, sliders. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, like I said, I'm slow and cocky Cajun.
All right. Dessert. What's your go-to?
I know. Yeah. You know, one of my favorites by far, and you could always get on my side with this, cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
By far. Anything cheesecake is always a bomb for me. I'll take that over anything.
You know those little cheap and you've got one, the quesadilla makers.
Yeah.
So
we didn't even think about that. Quesadillas, yeah.
Yeah, quesadillas are always.
Oh, they're good for this kind of party.
So what I do with a quesadilla maker is I'll put tortilla in there, and then you put pie filling in there, and then you put another tortilla on there, and then you press it down, and when it comes out hot, then you put butter and then powdered sugar or cinnamon sugar on it.
Like a dessert quesadilla.
It's a dessert quesadilla.
I'm feeling that, yeah. Now we're gonna go to the drinks now, because I mean desserts, man. You know, kind of we'll go. Are we doing one on dessert, or are we doing more?
No, just one.
Yeah, because I can't think of any others.
All right. What's your go-to drink to chill and relax and watch football?
And automatically, most everybody would say beer. But even when I did drink, I didn't drink beer. I wasn't a big beer drinker. I liked bourbon and the good stuff. So I don't really want to do that because even though
It's a one-off. You're chilling, watching the game. What's your relax and enjoy the game?
relax and enjoy the game.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could go as simple as water. You could go
Screw it, just put bourbon.
Bourbon.
Yeah, put Buffalo Trace. That's the one I liked. I used to do that on the rocks, or I did it neat without any rocks in it. No soda.
I am, and see, I'm a big Dr. Pepper guy. I've kind of got this new thing going where I get it's a churro mudslide mix, and I'll put that in Dr. Pepper,
Oh yeah.
and it almost comes out tasting like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Damn.
So Dr. Pepper and Fireball. I like that.
Yeah. That'll work.
So Dr. Pepper with mixers. So this is what we'd be throwing down at our Super Bowl party. We'd have some chicken fingers. We'd have some wings. We'd have some bacon wrapped smokies, some spin dip. We'd have some jalapeno, the bacon wrapped jalapenos with the cream cheese. What are those actually called? Because I always hear people call them jalapeno poppers, but whenever I think jalapeno poppers, I think like
It's fried, right?
yeah,
They has batter on it.
yeah.
I just
I don't know.
jalapenos wrapped with bacon with cream cheese.
Yeah,
I don't know what else they could be called poppers, I guess.
maybe.
But it's
I don't know.
but it just doesn't have a coating over the top of it. So yeah.
So we'd have some chips and dip. We'd have some barbecue meatballs. We'd have some steak fries, some slider burgers, beef ribs, kraut, sausage, cheesecake, dessert quesadillas, and then we'd have some good bourbon and some Dr. Pepper mixers, and yeah, I think that'd be a hell of a Super Bowl party.
Sounds good to me.
Start planning. Hit up the
Yeah.
grocery store.
That's right.
But yeah,
You know it's gonna be busy this week.
oh man,
Yeah, and especially Saturday. That man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be so busy.
Shh. They don't know we're recording early.
Oh,
Later today, it will be busy with people preparing for the game. But yeah, so yeah, there's some of our favorite foods. I mean, there's not really anything you can go wrong with, and you can basically turn anything into an appetizer. Where's my little spray thing?
Oh, the spray.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, you got it buried.
Right here. There you go.
I don't know where mine is. It's two.
Here's your towel. Here's what.
I got one right here.
You do? Okay. Because I don't know where the yellow towel is.
All right. So when you go to these tailgates at the games, a lot of people kind of get down and they bust out the yard games and they get out and play.
Like cornhole.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a tailgate games
or keg stands.
And you went first on the last one. So I'm gonna go first on this one.
Yep.
Good old school 500. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
So you got your QB, and then you got your 2, 3, how many ever people out there.
Yeah.
And you call 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Jackpot evens it out, or bankrupt.
Yeah.
Which I don't know many people that do the bankrupt thing. But basically, you throw the ball, and if they catch it, whoever gets the 500 points first, then they switch out and they're the QB. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, the place I'm going to for the Super Bowl, he has TVs all through the house, big ones too. So, on the other TV, because it's going to be set up for the kids, they have the PlayStation and the PS5. So the new Madden game is going to be on in there.
Madden.
Yep. Have Madden going while Super Bowl's going. Yeah, that's what's up.
I'm a Tecmo Bowl guy myself.
I'm cool with that too, but it can't mess with Madden.
I know.
And I still to this day buy Madden every year, despite the fact that it doesn't change much. So, and I loved Madden back in probably I'd say about 2007, 8, around there, where you had fictional teams.
Yeah.
And one of my teams was the Top City Rhinos, and I had a rhino on the side of the helmet. You could design your own stadiums. They don't do that.
I remember that.
They don't do none of that on Madden now. Kind of blows. Get on it, Madden or EA.
Beer pong. That's a
I didn't
big
think about
major go to.
Beer pong. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's it's kind of universal.
What about strip poker?
I mean, if you want to play,
just do beer pong. Just do beer pong.
I mean, that one's mine. If you want to put strip poker, I mean,
I would.
But dude, there's so many. You gotta think there's so many yard games.
Because we'll probably do it on Super Bowl Sunday. Dominoes, slamming them bones. I guarantee, with the people that I'm going to have around me, I got a lot of hood friends.
I was going to say yours aren't traditional tailgate games, but man, I've seen people on those videos. They'll set up a whole TV setup and they'll sit out there and play
video
Madden.
games. Yeah,
they'll sit out there and play dominoes. I've seen the pictures where they'll play Chinese checkers and stuff like that.
Some backgammon.
I
don't know if they're playing backgammon, but yeah.
I gotta go. I mean, I'm kind of sticking with the traditionals. I gotta go cornhole.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that it's kind of taken on its own entity and it's become a sport kind of its own. But I mean, you can't go to a tailgate without seeing someone playing cornhole or beer pong.
Yep. All right. Tossing the pigskin around.
Just good old catch.
Just catch. Telling you that's always fun. I would do that to this day.
Yeah. Washers. It's kind of there with cornhole.
Yeah. It's very similar to horseshoes. Drinking games. I don't know.
Shotgunning. I mean, they'd be up there with that.
I guess, yeah.
But I mean, it's kind of up there.
Twerking competition.
Dancing?
Yes, dancing. Throw dancing in there.
All right.
Neko, you're not coming over here. So just you were sitting over there and you're behaving. Stay before I tackle you. Spear.
Man, I'm trying to think of what's another good one. I mean, if you're at the Bills Stadium, man, they imitate wrestling. They throw each other through the tables and stuff.
I've seen that. So
table smashing, I guess.
Yeah, table smashing. They get all drunk and do that. Yeah, it's fun to watch, but I don't want to be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm down to the reserve now.
No.
Oh, one more choice. Okay.
Yep. I mean, you gotta think there's everything.
There's all kinds. There's some of them.
I mean, I've never seen people get out and play badminton and stuff like that.
And I know a lot of people do this. And I know they have competitions for this. Barbecue competitions. Yeah. Barbecuing. I mean, because it's kind of like a game, and people will be like, "Man, I got this. I'm making this. Try this out. Who's got the best barbecue at the tailgate?"
Oh yeah.
Right. This is for reserve.
You know what? I'm gonna go kind of one of the old school traditionals. I'm gonna go horseshoes.
Oh yeah. Okay. A lot of these are outside. A lot of these games that we're picking, but people do this tailgating.
Ladder ball. I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, I see people doing. I see it on campus a lot.
See, and I've made a whole bunch of different yard games. What
about playing cards?
People do that.
Poker and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people do that too. Let's just roll with that.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be strip poker.
So if you're coming to our tailgate, we got some Madden going on. We got some beer pong. We got some dominoes, playing 500, some cornhole, washers, some dancing, some barbecue competition, a little bit of table smashing, some horseshoes, cards. Man, yeah, sounds like a good time. May have to bust out the ladder ball.
That's right.
Ooh, what's that other one?
All the used up women twerking. Dun, 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 dun.
So yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of fun things to do at a tailgate. So now we're going to kind of get into a little bit some of our favorite players of all time.
Oh, nice.
And I know we're kind of beating this horse dead with players.
I'm gonna put this helmet on there.
And I'm going to try to pick some players. I mean, the obvious is to pick your own players from your own team.
Yeah.
But I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to let you go first, though.
Okay, so favorite players of all time? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're going to
go. First and foremost, and it's it's because it's my team. I got to put over Terry Bradshaw, 70s Steelers. And he's still with us.
Mm-hmm.
He was smart.
I'm not gonna say the obvious. I almost feel like we should not say who. You
could talk about the current ones.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is my obvious choice.
But what about old school Chiefs?
But
like Christian Okoye or something like that. Or what about Lynn Dawson? Man, the original.
Well, here's where I was going to go. Is I was actually going to go Peyton Manning. I liked him as a quarterback until he played for the Broncos. Oh. But I was always a Manning fan.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's cool. He's a good quarterback.
So I'll go ahead and go Peyton.
All right. I'm going to go with he kind of did he was a wide receiver and stuff. If I can think. Bo Jackson for the Raiders. Oh. Yeah. Bo knows.
So my second pick, I'm going to go with one of my favorite Chiefs, and that is Derek Johnson.
Oh yeah,
that guy was a beast.
Yeah. And I feel like he also belongs at the top of my list, but it's because it's weird. Like I never thought that. I don't know, like he would ever connect with me, Joe Montana. And he was a great quarterback for the Chiefs, and that was at the end of his career.
Mm-hmm. I got to go another Chief, and he might be my last one because I don't want to make the obvious picks like Kelsey and Mahomes and stuff like that. But I got to go Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah, true that. Yeah.
Okay.
Walter Payton. From the Chicago Bears. 85 Bears, man. That was my first Super Bowl.
Nice.
Yep.
I got to go with the Kansas Comet, Gale Sayers.
Oh, right on.
Speaking of Bears.
Yeah, true that. Yeah. And we're going to stick with the Bears on this one. He actually wrestled in WrestleMania 2 in the inaugural Battle Royal that mixed in baseball players, football players, and wrestlers.
I thought you were going to go William McMichael.
And he also was a G.I. Joe. William the Refrigerator Perry.
William Perry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool character. The fact that he had a G.I. Joe, that was unheard of.
Yep.
The G.I. Joe actually had a metal football on a chain. That was his
that's
weapon.
Crazy. Man, this is...
Yeah. Pretty easy though. I mean,
it's easy, but it's hard at the same time. I mean,
the thing is, I didn't ask you, but we stuck with NFL. Could we have went to college at all? Or is that like not necessary at this point?
That's not really necessary.
I knew who my final one is already.
Man, this is tough. I don't know if I got to bounce back to the Chiefs or not. You know what? I got to go Priest Holmes. I am going to go back
Nice.
to Chiefs.
Nice. Mine is going to be two different.
Your reserve?
Yeah. Now, there's a couple Steelers guys that I'm going to, because the list is smaller. I loved Jerome Bettis, the bus. Don't do it.
Okay.
And I loved Cordell Stewart. The first Super Bowl I ever watched, we lost against the Cowgirls. It was in '95. And that was with Rod Woodson and also Cordell Stewart. I like both of those guys. They were great. That was my first Steelers jersey was Cordell Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the letters started falling off and stuff, and eventually I had to get rid of it. Okay, but I'm going to go with not Lynn Swan, but I'm going to go with Mean Joe Green of the '70s Steelers. He was a badass, and current football players can't hang with how hardcore football players were back then. They were not whiny pansies like a lot of prima donnas like they are now. Sorry, but they are. Bunch of prima donnas.
Man.
Panty waist.
I'm sitting here looking at my reserve, and without tapping into new guys, I'm stuck on. I mean, not that he's a top guy, but I really like Derrick Henry. He is a top guy, Derrick Henry from the Titans.
Oh yeah,
that guy's a tank.
Well, there's so many players. I think of a lot of them. Barry Sanders. I think.
You know what?
Warren,
Hold on.
Yeah.
I like Derrick Henry.
Yep.
But just because I like his personality, and I think he's good in the ring, he's an entertaining guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Indianapolis Colt punter Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee. Yeah. Right on. And he's still as relevant as he's ever been.
And he still looks like he's young enough that if he wanted to get back in, I mean, punters. I mean,
he has a cool finisher in wrestling too. He punts them.
And something that people don't really think about is the punting of the ball. I mean, it's not the same impact as taking hits.
Yeah.
But man, like over time, I'm sure that wears those leg muscles out. And tendons and everything like that. So I think over time it's really effective.
Yeah.
And kind of damaging. So I mean, I don't know. He's one of the greatest punters of all time.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. How do we feel? Which team?
I think about Warren Moon of the Oilers, and there's a lot of Bart Starr. I just think of a lot of it's just, man, there's just such a huge list, but it's all right. I mean, like Jerry Rice and Steve Young, and there's so many. I got put over Dan Marino. It's just such a huge list, man.
So if we threw together these teams, and these players were on it, which one do you think would win a square?
That's a hell of a Pro Bowl team.
I mean, you're talking Bradshaw, Bo Jackson, Joe Montana. So you've got a hell of a. I mean, who do you pick as your quarterback out of those two, man? Montana and Bradshaw. Then you got Walter Payton, William Perry, and Joe Green, all on the same team. And then on the other side of the field, you got Peyton Manning, you got Derek Johnson, you got Tony Gonzalez, Gale Sayers, Priest Holmes, and Pat McAfee.
Because he was hardcore and he actually was tough as a quarterback. He not only was good as a quarterback, but he would tear your head off.
Bradshaw?
No, Bradshaw by far. He was a ruthless player. Ruthless.
I don't know the whole story behind it, but the guy that supposedly started the Duck Dynasty, apparently Terry Bradshaw was his backup.
I've heard about that.
I think in college.
Yep, he's talked about that.
And like that's nuts to think.
His name's Phil.
Yeah, Phil.
Yeah.
That's nuts to think that Terry Bradshaw was somebody's backup, and then he turned into what he was.
Yeah.
And
it's wild, man.
But yeah, man, that'd be a hell of a game to put out there. And that's something that I'd like to see on like future Maddens where they have like legacy type games.
That'd be
where
cool.
You can put together players from, but I think there's...
Well, they got to get away from every single year. It's like cut and paste. let me update the roster, and that's all they do, and then they charge $100 for a game.
Well,
they got to stop doing that.
I think they need to do is they need to
tweaked
allow
it
you
a little bit, and then, dude, and you read the reviews, people were pissed.
They need to allow you to build your own team, your own roster, and all that. And I think that's something that they need to do. They need to allow you to sit there and take a Lynn Dawson and have him throw touchdown passes to Travis Kelce. They need to let you take
how cool that'd be.
Take a Terry Bradshaw and let you throw passes to, whoever one of your guys' wide receivers are. I want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see some mean linebacker or corner from the 70s or 80s take a hit on, I mean, Dak Prescott or something like that. And it'd be cool to do that. And that's one thing that I do like about the wrestling games is they allow you to live out those fantasies.
Legends with current roster.
Yeah. And that'd be, that's something really cool. So, that's kind of some of our starting five type stuff. Or not starting five, but top five. Now, to kind of wrap this up and finalize it, talk about our predictions. Man, the Niners are riding a hot streak.
Yeah.
But I do have to say, going into the playoffs, the Chiefs are playing the most complete that they have played all year.
They proved what I've always said about the playoffs. It's a brand new season.
Mm-hmm.
The playoffs is a brand new start. I mean, the Steelers have won 2 Super Bowls in the millennium from being a wild card.
Yeah.
So it's possible. And this is probably one of the first times that I can remember, because I don't believe I've ever done that. I'm actually going for the Chiefs for once.
Well, and you have an invested interest because you don't want them, the Niners. But
I'm looking out for my team. I didn't want the Patriots to tie with us.
The Niners,
that piece of trash Tom Brady.
The Niners as a whole, I don't care for. I do like their quarterback, Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He was the last pick in the draft.
Yep.
And the kid's good.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
And that's the only reason I'd be okay with them winning is just so he can say he got one. But, man, the Chiefs have been to, I mean, this is, what, four Super Bowls out of the past 5 years.
And won 2 of them.
And they've won 2 of them.
Yep, so they got 3 total.
Yeah. And so if they win this year, he'll be 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes will be.
Yep.
Man, the way that they played against the Ravens, though, that was a very complete offensive-defensive game.
Yeah.
There was some stuff that they struggled with, but for the most part, the defense just wasn't letting them do much. I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't watch the NFC game. They did come back.
I was going for the Lions, dude.
So did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched most of it. I didn't watch all of it. Neko, get down. See ya.
He killed Chip.
And just smashed some of the little figs.
But man, they were down quite a bit, and it looked like it was over. I thought we were going to end up facing the Lions, and I mean the Niners came back, and those teams that can come back in tight situations like that, those are the scary teams. I mean, you watch, that one or the first year that we won the Super Bowl, the first one. I mean, the Chiefs came back every game and won them. They were getting blown out, 2 of the 3 games?
Yeah.
At least 2 games. And they came back and won those games.
Yeah.
And it's
regardless, we're both going for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And I got a thing. So wrap it up.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Ah!